Texted everybody. everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Lincoln Way West Warrior Football. Tonight, it's homecoming, and the Warriors welcome to town the T-Bolts of Andrew High School. Football fans, the objectives of the IHSA and the Southwest Suburban Conference are to promote the educational importance of interscholastic events and good sportsmanship by the student-athletes, coaches, and spectators. In order to maintain the integrity and spirit of interscholastic activities as an extension of the classroom, the SWSC would ask that you respect the efforts of all the participants involved with a positive display of sportsmanship. Negative comments, cheers, chants, or behaviors directed at officials, student-athletes, coaches, or teams will not be tolerated. During the contest, we ask that you please be supportive and show your appreciation for the efforts of both teams as you enjoy tonight's game. Lincoln Way West High School welcomes you all once again and thanks you fans for your support and cooperation. And now fans, if you would all please rise, remove your caps, and direct your attention to midfield, where our nation's colors are being presented by our Air Force Junior ROTC unit. Junior ROTC is a citizenship program. Its mission is to build better citizens for America. Under the command of retired United States Air Force Master Sergeant Dan Slifka, presenting the colors tonight are cadets Evelyn Naughton, Alexa Gilbert, Anthony Rokas, Haley Corin, Jaden Goldschnickel, Jessica Figueroa, Jillian Bitter, Juliana DeCastro, and Reese Cook. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field, your 2025 Lincoln Way West Warrior Football Band. Please remain standing as we honor America and those who have served with the playing of our national anthem by your Lincoln Way West Warrior Football Band, led by Drum Major Ben Render.
We welcome you to the Lincoln Way West homecoming football game. Tonight, the Warriors look to improve the 3-0 on the season. However, there are some thunderbolts that stand in their way as the Andrew T-Bolts come to the west side and try and spoil the homecoming palooza. West this season has been mainly led by their senior running back, Jahan Abubakar, as he has rushed for 2 or more touchdowns in both games this season. As for Andrew, they are also led by their running back, Nathan Paredes, who rushed for 100 yards off of 7 carries and 2 touchdowns in last week's win over Plainfield South.
Has an active performance schedule, performing and competing across the Midwest this season. Next week, the LWMD will be presenting their 2025 production, where no band has gone before, at halftime of the West football game. You will not want to miss this special performance. Let's have another round of applause for the Warrior Football Band. Ladies and gentlemen, your officials for tonight's contest are Hollis Clark, Dale Wenis, Wes Andrews, Ben Clark, and Sam Clark. The Illinois High School Association registered these officials. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of tonight's game. We hope you will enjoy the game and support the athletes in a positive and sportsmanlike manner.
And here come the Warriors. Looking to go to 3-0 on the season. Andrew looks to improve to 2-1 to start out their 2025 campaign. West won the toss and elected to defer, so they will kick off to the Andrew Thunderbolts to begin this game.
Mark Cogley Jr., Dave Ernst, Cam Gavin, Matt Judd, Larry Lopek, Matt Murphy, Scott Peters, Dick Shaw, Jason Hisley, and Andrew Zurelis.
As senior number 6, Zach Hermanson, puts the game ball on the tee. We are just moments away from kickoff for the homecoming football game for Lincoln Way West. Back to receive for the Thunderbolts is 6'3", 155-pounder Danny Moss. And Zaire Foster. We are off and underway from New Lenox as Hermanson will put this one just short of the end zone. And a flag is thrown as he kicked that one out of bounds.
All right, Wes, go. Attention football fans, a reminder that both concession stands are open tonight, west side of the stadium near either end zone, and both have identical menus, so please make sure you stop by. You can pick up food.
So Andrew and their offense will come out for the first drive of the game.
And also Chick-fil-A available at both concession stands tonight.
Jalen Lawrence in the backfield for the Thunderbolts as Jimmy Riley will take the first snap of the game. Handoff wrapped up right away, got a couple yards on the carry. Excuse me, that is Camden Manitis, the athlete, plays everywhere on the field for the Andrew Thunderbolts, and he took that first snap. Gain of 4 for the Thunderbolts, and it is now 2nd and 6 from the 39. No official quarterback on the team for the Thunderbolts. They kind of use a little bit of everyone, and it's been Manitis mainly this season. Another handoff. Wrapped up, gonna get just a couple of yards, maybe.
Quarterback keeper on the play, number 2, Camden Manitis. First tackle on the scene, number 99, that's Brady Nelson.
Get around 2 yards.
Manitis
kept it. Brady Nelson making the tackle, and they're just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Thunderbolts. They run an interesting set offense. Allowed them to score quite a few points. Scored 44 points against Plainfield South. Manitis wrapped up right away. Ball pops out. Refs blow the whistle. So Manitis was down, but the Warrior defense holds strong.
First tackle in there for the west side, number 1, Jackson Mansker.
And it was Jackson Mansker in there first on the tackle for the Warriors. 4th and 1. It looks like they're going to leave the offense on the field. They rely on the run game quite a bit. And it looks like they're going to go for this. First drive of the game. They want to test the waters. Manitis on the QB dive. Did he get it? Looks like he was short. Refs are going to say he got it after refs were talking about it. The west side thought he was short. It was Jimmy Talley and Brady Nelson getting there trying to make the stop. Instead, it will be a T-Bolt first down. Zaire Foster and Jamison O'Reilly at the top of the screen. They run it, nowhere to go. That's RJ Boy making the tackle for loss. Moves him back a couple yards, loss of 2 on the play. That's the corner, RJ Boy. Has played terrific so far this season for the Warriors after seeing almost no playing time last year as a junior. Comes in as a senior and makes a great stop. 2nd and 12, handed off up the middle. That's Jalen Lawrence, the 5'3", 155-pounder back. Took it up the middle, and Devin Bills met him right away. 3rd and long now for the Thunderbolts.
Let's go, D! Big stop! Let's go!
3rd and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Try to run it, wrapped up right away. Brady Nelson in on the tackle, as well as Timmy Licky, and the West defense comes up with a stop. They blew that play up right away and just met him right away as number 3, Chase Markowitz, back here to receive for the Warriors. He had a great game against Lockport last week, scoring his first touchdown of the season on a jet sweep. He is back to receive for the Warriors, lined up at his own 18-yard line. No pressure. Sends this one away. Markowitz will call for the fair catch. It will take a Thunderbolt bounce past the Warrior 15. It will keep on moving till the Warrior 11. A great punt. By Will McElode, their main kicker and punter for the Thunderbolts. And now Grant Tustin and his Warrior offense will come out for their first drive of the game with 7:11 to go here in the first quarter. But all eyes are on number 2 in that backfield, Jahan Abubakar, and what a season he has been having so far for Lincoln Way West. 1st and 10, they obviously give it to Jahan, wrapped up, and a nice tackle in there. That is number 1, that is going to be Danny Moss.
On the carry for the west side, number 2, Jahan Abubakar, who's met by the T-Bolt number 11, Troy Culbertson. Picking up 2 on the play for the Warriors. Brings up 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 for Jahan. And that will bring up 2nd and 8 from their own 13. Ethan Swanson in motion. Andrew looking like to bring pressure. They don't bring pressure a lot. It's going to be Jahan on the carry. Take it right around the Warrior 20. And that is where he's met by number 1, Danny Moss. And he will be just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short now for the Warriors. Got to get to the 21. Ball spotted at the 20.
3rd down and short for the Warriors.
Jahan has 6 rushing touchdowns of the season. We'll see if they give it to him on this 3rd and 1. And a desperation 1 yard to get. They do give it to Jahan. He got that first down, it looks like, trying to spin free. And he almost broke free. Jahan picks up the first down. He was wrapped up at the 26. Tried to break a couple tackles and spin free. In fact, he broke a couple tackles, could not spin free. And it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 26. First down, Lincoln Way West. The sophomore Brady McNulty lined up at the bottom of your screen. A 4-man receivers, and they will give it to Tustin on the QB draw. He is met up right by the line. That is going to be 54 on the tackle for the Thunderbolts. That is Braden Gusak. So we'll bring up 2nd and 7 now for Lincoln Way West. This is a team that doesn't pass the ball very often, relying on the run game with Jahan and Grant. Grant is able to use his legs. He showed that a little bit last season when he would come in for starter Chase Hedfletch, now graduated, playing at Benedictine University. Jahan trying to find some room to run. He is met up right away. That is Gusak again making the tackle, as well as number 4, Josh Burke, beating Jahan. And now we'll bring him back a couple of yards. 3rd and 8 now for Lincoln Way West. From their own 28. A very fast first quarter, already down to 4:13 to go here in the first quarter. Markowitz and Swanson at the top of your screen with McNulty down low. Tussin back to throw. He got his guy. That's Elijah James. Going to be, looks like he got the first down. First down, Lincoln Way West. Finds his tight end, Elijah James. Great throw and catch by the pair of seniors. Great job by James on the second effort to grab that first down to keep this drive going for the Warriors. James mentioned watch out for that tight end wheel route and executed it perfectly there for the first down. Tussin back to throw on 1st and 10. Gonna throw across the middle. He got his guy. Once again, Elijah James for the first down, taking it into Thunderbolt territory. Ball spotted at the 47. A pair of catches for Elijah James. And we'll put them into Thunderbolt territory. Jahan to the left of Grant Tustin on a 1st and 10 from the Thunderbolt 47. They will keep it with Grant on the ground. Grant Tustin putting his head down for the first down. 3 straight first downs off of 3 straight plays for Lincoln Way West, and now move the chains.
And the chains move once again. Another first down for the Warriors.
A drive that started out a little slow for the Warriors. They're starting to pick up some heat in a hurry, as they're already to the Thunderbolt 37. Andrew brings pressure. Tussin back to throw. Wrapped up immediately, and he is going to be sacked at the line of scrimmage, and a gain of none will make this a 2nd and 10. Tussin 2 passing touchdowns on the season. It's mainly been Jahan, though. 6 rushing touchdowns on the year for the senior running back committed to South Dakota University. they rely on his run game. And Andrew has shown some pretty good defensive front to stop Jahan today. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Hand it off, it's Jahan, gonna be wrapped up inside the 35.
We give once again to number 2, Jahan, for the Warriors. And the tackler is number 11, Troy Culbertson.
Be a 43-yarder from here, in range of kicker Zach Hermanson. But for now, 3rd and 6 from the 33. Wes has executed 4 or 5 first downs in this first drive alone. They started out this drive at their own 11 and have marched their way to the Thunderbolt 33. Very little breeze for Hermanson, however. Tussin back to throw. He'll go to Jahan on the wheel route. Jahan trying to spin free. He will be wrapped up. Looks like they'll give him a yard. So 4th down will come up. And they're going to trust that leg of Zach Hermanson.
Yeah, Herm.
Unless they're going to punt this away. Looks like they're going to punt this one away back to the Thunderbolts. It would be a 46-yarder from here. Hermanson suffered a torn meniscus injury over the spring. Maybe this injury is still lingering a little bit, that they don't want to push his limits too far just yet. Hermanson will punt this one away, a pretty good punt. Backs up Moss and will run out of bounds. The kick will go out of bounds at the 13-yard line. So Thunderbolts will come back out for their second drive of the game with 46 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Welcome to Lincoln Way West. We're happy to have you with us tonight,
So the Thunderbolt team that went 6-4 last year, 2-2 in conference play, and lost in the first round to Freeman High School, 42-20, as they finished the year 70th in state. And I got some movement at the line. We'll see who this is on. Likely a false start on the Thunderbolts. So a false start on the Thunderbolts and pushing back 5 yards inside their own 10. Ball is placed at the 8-yard line.
You're all plural. What's up, man? I'm just a 10.
So here we go, 1st and 15 from the 8. Hand off right into the mix at the line and get a gain of 2. Take it to the 10-yard line, 2nd and 13 now for Andrew. Could let the clock run out and send us to the second quarter. Play clock at 17 seconds, and they might have one more play here in the first. And never mind, they will send it to the second quarter. Still knotted up at 0 after 12 minutes of play. Some first quarter notes. Well, the West offense was driving down the field pretty efficiently until the Thunderbolts finally reached a stop, as we will listen to the West Side sing Sweet Caroline. One of the best student sections in the state of Illinois, the West Side. 2nd and 13 for Andrew. Gonna go with the triple option, wrapped up right away. That's Niner Luke Gowdy in the mix for the Warriors. Number 37, Nick Elsner, the sophomore, as well getting in there. A gain of 1 will make this a 3rd and 9 for Andrew. Third and 9 for Andrew. Manitas back to throw. He had pressure on his back, and now is by Mansker, and the pass is going to be incomplete. No flag. Lots of contact, and it was Austin Collins and Chase Markowitz in to make the stop, and that will force Andrew to punt the ball away for the 2nd time today. Had to go to the air there, but now they will punt the ball back to the Warriors. Will McLeod to punt this one away back to West. Chase Markowitz back to receive a sky-high punt, and Markowitz will now run it to his left side, and Markowitz still on his feet. Here goes Chase Markowitz into the open field. One man to beat. Markowitz to the end zone. A touchdown, Lincoln Way West. Punt return touchdown for the Warriors, and touchdown number 2 on the year for Chase Markowitz. And West goes ahead early. He had people in his face at his own 48, and he said he did not care and ran this one back for a 48-yard punt return touchdown. And West goes ahead early. Had to get a brand new football to use, as now Zach Kermanson will kick to the extra point. He was 1 for 1 last week in field goal tries against Lockport. Kicks up and good from Hermanson. 7-0. The Warriors lead early on against the Andrew Thunderbolts. 10:51 to go here in the first half. Markowitz listed on the depth chart as the wide receiver 1 and the cornerback 1 of Lincoln Way West. They have their own Travis Hunter on the Lincoln Way West team. Questions arose after week 1 is, would we see Markowitz at wide receiver at all this year after taking 0 snaps on the offensive side of the ball, played every single snap that game as a defensive back. Week 2, they finally brought him back as a receiver. He even scored a touchdown for the West Side, as now senior Zach Kermanson will kick this one away back to the Thunderbolts. Danny Moss taking it from his own 1. Tripped early, and now will bounce to the outside. Danny Moss, a pretty solid return, will take this inside the 30. So a solid return for Danny Moss. It was Austin Collins that met him to force him out of bounds. So now Andrew will send their offense back out to the field. Andrew has struggled against the Warriors all time. They have gone 4-11 in 15 games as a program whole. Manitas keeping it. Take it across the 35. He's met, looks like, by Nick Elsner.
Quarterback keeper on the play by man riders. Strong the tacklers, Jackson Metzger at number 47. That's Nick Elsner of the Warriors.
It's Elsner and Mansker to meet him.
87 on the play for the T-Bolt.
Pretty solid gain, a gain of 7 yards by Manitas. 2nd and 3 from the 36. Running an option and wrapped up after a gain of 1. Is number 9, Thomas Riley. Jackson Mansker right away, and it'll be 3rd and short now for the Thunderbolts. The last time Andrew came to the west side, they took home a 41-14 loss in week 2 last year. They look to try to stun the Warriors here on their homecoming game. 3rd and 2, Manitas wrapped up. Did he get the first? No signal yet. So it was Timmy Lickey on the tackle. Did he get the first? Looks like he was just short. So it'll be 4th and 1 now for the Warriors. They are 1 for 1 today in 4th down tries, with the first attempt happening on the very first drive of the game, and now they look at a 4th and 1 from their own 38. Handoff up the middle, he got the first down and a little extra. Looks like that was Alexander on the carry for the Thunderbolts.
44, Jalen Lawrence on the carry, picking up the first down for the T-Bolt. First tackle on the scene for Lincoln Way West.
Excuse me, that was Jalen Lawrence on the carry for the Thunderbolts, and not Alexander. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Thunderbolts. 1st and 10 from the 42. Manitas back to throw. His second pass of the game is completed for the first down. Making the catch is going to be number 8, and that is Jamison O'Reilly, their main target. He'll take it for the first down. Take it into West territory. Andrew threatening. 1st and 10 from the 46, with 7:45 here to go in the first half. Been mainly a defensive game on both sides of the ball, with the 1 touchdown coming in special teams. It'll be a pitch now, and he's tackled right at the line. That was number 4, Josh Burke, taking the carry.
On the pitch and run, number 4, that's Josh Burke.
West has won 2 straight games against the Thunderbolts. Question is, can they make it number 3 tonight? Ever since the inauguration of Lincoln Way West High School, West has gone 11-4 in 15 games against the Thunderbolts, the 16th meeting all time. Here tonight, 2nd and 10 from the 46. It's Manitas keeping it. He was tripped up, and now he's wrapped up in the backfield. It's Jackson Mansker making the tackle for loss. He had 9 of those last season in his junior year. and now has another one here in his senior season. 3rd and long now for the Thunderbolts. A loss of 1. Ball spotted at the 47. Andrew has only gone for 2 passes today and has completed only one of them. 3rd and 11. It looks like a timeout will be taken. Timeout, Andrew. With 6:06 to go here in the first half. Let's take a look around the SWVC play going around the conference today. Number 3, Lincoln Way East, currently playing at home today against the Neuqua Valley Wildcats as they will travel to Lockport next week. Lincoln Way East has yet to allow a single point all season, and they have scored 91 points this year. Lincoln Way Central comes to town next week as they will take on the Warriors. Travel to the west side. Right now they're playing against the Stag Chargers. And looking to improve the 3-0 in the year. For Lockport, they are 1-1 in the year, number 6-7 in the state, as they play at home against the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings tonight, as they drop 22 spots in the state rankings after losing to West last week. 3rd and 11 from the 47. Manitis back to throw. He got his guy. It's dropped. Josh Burke could not haul in the reception and will likely lead to a Andrew punt.
Yeah, that's right, he did.
McLeod back to punt this one away back to the Warriors. Chase Markowitz back to receive a high snap. McLeod gets it off a pretty solid punt, and we'll catch this one inside the 20. And that is where the West offense will go back to work with 5:52 to go in the second quarter. Defense has been very solid all game for the Warriors. Andrew has done a great job of stopping the West offense as well. They have not allowed the offense to score yet. First and 10 from the 20. Jahan lined up behind Grant Tustin. Andrew bringing pressure. There will be a screen pass out to Ethan Swanson. Ethan Swanson dumped out of bounds at the 32. First down, Lincoln Way West. There's an injury on the near sideline for Andrew. Looks like that's number 1. That's Danny Moss, their main defensive back. A guy you definitely do not want to lose for the Andrew defense. We are in injury timeout. Moss dumped Swanson out of bounds and might have taken an extra hit on the way. Hopefully nothing serious. He's going to jog off to the Andrew sideline. However, chains do move. First down, Lincoln Way West after the wide receiver screen pass to Ethan Swanson. Ball spotted at the 32. Low snap, Tustin back to throw. He'll go to the air. He wants that deep ball over the head of Chase Markowitz. In coverage was Drew Jolowick. Put a little too much on that pass, and it would be 2nd and 10 now for the Warriors. Justin did a great job of throwing the ball in summer and fall camp. And during practice, he does a great job of throwing the ball in practice, and we have yet to see some of that arm here today. Handoff, it's going to be Jahan. He's going to be met right away. Nice tackle by number 54. I believe that's going to be Braylon Gusak again. Braden Gusak again on the tackle. He's had a great game for the Andrew defense today. It'll be 3rd and long for the West offense. 5:10 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Third and 10, less than 5 to go here in the first half. Dump it off, it's going to be Jahan. Take it past the 35 and we'll run out of bounds before being forced out of bounds by a pair of Thunderbolts. It's Jeremiah Johnson and Connor Reisel. Price still forcing Jahan out of bounds and will force a West punt. Danny Moss looking like he is just A-okay after he took a spill on the near sideline just now, and he is back to receive for the Thunderbolts. He will punt this one away to another senior, and Zach Hermanson. Hermanson to punt this one away. Great punt. Moss has to back up, call for a fair catch, and make a diving catch at the 25-yard line. So Camden Manitis and his offense will head back out for a Thunderbolt drive. They have yet to score today. The West defense has held pretty strong in both in the air and on the ground. Led by a lot of seniors on this defensive front. Brady Nelson, Gavin Larson, and Timmy Licky. They only rushed 3. Devin Bills as well in the mix. But Jimmy Talley, the former running back, switched to linebacker over the offseason and now runs linebacker back there with Noah Wendt. And occasionally Ethan McCarron. Hand this ball off the middle, gain of roughly 2.
On the carry for Andrew, number 4, Josh Burke.
It's going to be Josh Burke again on the carry. Could not haul in a reception on the last drive. This time they will hand the ball off to him, and it will be a gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 from the 27 for Andrew. West currently ranked 59 in the state. They'll look to continue to climb those ranks with wins. Manitis will dump this one off. And a stiff arm, and it will be brought down by Devin Bills. Nice run by Thomas Riley. Devin Bills, the nose guard, making the tackle. And now bring up a first down for Andrew. Less than 4 minutes to go. 1st and 10 from the 37 for Andrew. They've done a solid job on the ground today. They've seen some tackles for loss in the backfield, but overall they have been able to try to establish this run game. And they've done a very good job of stopping the run as well. It will be, looks like, in the mix for the Thunderbolts. Number 9. It's going to be Thomas Riley. Sorry, that was Jalen Lawrence on the carry. They run a bit of a double and triple options, an interesting way to run the offense, especially in high school. Something that the Navy midshipmen in the college level do quite often. 2nd and 8, number 39. Manitis back to throw. He'll go to the air, incomplete. RJ Boy in coverage on number 8, that's Jamison O'Reilly. So 3rd and manageable now for Andrew. Need to get to the 47 for a first down. West side getting rowdy for this 3rd and 7. Third and 7 from the 40. Manitas back to throw. He'll go to the air. He wants that deep ball. In coverage is Gowdy, and will throw this one out of bounds. Intended for Josh Burke. He could not pinpoint his receiver, and that will lead to an Andrew punt. It's been a great defensive battle here today. Still a 7-0 affair nearing the end of the first half. Chase Markowitz back to receive for the Warriors. As McLeod will kick this one away. Good snap, good punt. Markowitz in the air calling for the fair catch. And will haul it in inside the 30. Bowley spot at the 28, and now the West offense will try to get something going here with 2:35 to go here in the first half. The Andrew defense has done a great job of stopping the run game with Jahan and Grant, as they have not allowed Abubakar to break free only maybe once and maybe twice so far in this game. That is what the film has just been all about for Andrew defense all week, is stopping the run and establishing the run. And they've done a great job of doing that here today. 1st and 10 from the 28. Tustin on another screen. It's hauled in. It's Ethan Swanson trying to break free of Swanson. He'll take it past the 40 for the West first down. Seen a couple of those screens here today from Tustin in the offense. Able to execute is the key, and they do that just so. Take it past the 40 at the 42 for a 1st and 10. McNulty and Swanson at the bottom of your screen on this 1st and 10 from the 42. Jahan to Tustin's right. Back to the air is Elijah James. Staying on his feet. Elijah James putting his head down, getting that first down, taking it to the 45. 3 receptions here today for James, and he has been so far the leading target for Grant Tustin. How about that? The tight end getting some action here in week 3. Haven't seen much of James and Baylor tight end all season. Tustin will go back to the air. They're trying to trust his arm a little more. Instead, Tustin will take it himself. Here goes Grant Tustin, and will run out of bounds after he gets past the 25 for the first down, looking into the Andrew red zone. Run out of bounds with 1:42 to go here, staring into the red zone. Ball spotted at the 24. Excuse me, the 23-yard line. They're really trying to trust Tustin's arm more and more as the weeks go by, as they know his ability. Hand it off Jahan. He's met right away. That's something Andrew has been doing all well today. That's Judah Van Haken getting his first tackle today, as their star linebacker in a timeout will be taken with 1:31 to go by Lincoln Way West to try to look some things over after that loss of 4. Well, you're certainly in range of Zach Kermit's going to be a 37-yarder from here. Still 2 more plays to see. But you have to imagine they got to find some ways to get the offense going besides the run. The run game has been stopped pretty efficiently by the T-Bowl defense. And it's now, how can they execute other than running the ball with Jahan? Got to bust out part of the playbook and try to take a shot. Jahan rushed for 140 yards and 2 touchdowns against Lockport last week. try to keep going to him. It's going to be another screen. It's going to be Jahan wrapped up again. A nice tackle in there by number 5. It's going to be Jeremiah Johnson.
Busted at number 2 of Bubakar.
And a gain of none. Sorry, a gain of 2 will make this a 3rd and long now for the Warriors. From the 24, Tustin will go back to the air. He wants across the middle. James off his hands. Would have had a touchdown if he hauled it in. And instead, it'll be 4th and long for West. So Zach Hermanson will try to attempt a 34-yard field goal. Very little breeze for Hermanson. That starts to pick up just a tad bit. Hermanson from 34 whistles blow and no kick. Looks like a timeout here. Timeout by Andrew. With exactly 1 minute to go here in the first half. Take a look around the SWVC a little bit more just to get you caught up. Mattia Valley will be playing at Naperville North here tonight as they took down the Plainfield Central Wildcats 48-7 in last week's win. Bradley playing at home against Waubonsie Valley, an hour-and-a-half drive for the Waubonsie Valley Warriors as Lincoln Way West will take them on the road next week. And they have just allowed 6 points all season while scoring 83 for Bradley. Low snap, Hermanson gets it off, a line drive kick. It is up and it is good. Hermanson from 34 puts it through and West now leads by 2 scores. Was not good. It looked like he put it through. Just missed it just to the left, it looked like. Excuse me for that, I apologize. So Hermanson misses the field goal.
As halftime calling here, don't forget we have
a rare miss for
Hermanson. Varsity cheer and a combined performance from JV and varsity dance plus concession stands open on both sides of the stadium.
Apologize for the error. Hermanson missed the 34-yarder, and now Andrew back to the ground, and he will pick up a couple.
44 on the carry, Jalen Lawrence.
It's going to be Lawrence again on the carry for the Thunderbolts. Low snap from the special teams might have confused Hermanson a little bit, which made him miss it to the left. Less than 30 seconds to go as Andrew looking to run this clock out. 15 seconds remain. They will get the playoff. It will be a QB keeper. It's Manitus being wrapped up past the 30, especially at the 30, excuse me, by Luke Gowdy.
Keeper on the play for the T-Bolts. Number 2, Camden Manitis. Tackler for the Warriors was number 9, Luke Gowdy.
As the clock expires, Lincoln Way West leading the Andrew Thunderbolts 7-0 after 24 minutes to play. We got 24 minutes about to happen in just a few minutes as enjoy the JV and varsity dance performance here at halftime. We will also recognize the 2015 state runner-ups as it is a 2015 team reunion here tonight. Also at halftime, that team ended up losing in the state championship to the Nazareth Roadrunners as they will be honored at halftime. We got 15 minutes, so stick around for the dance performance and the reunion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Lincoln Way West varsity cheer team.
We got to get one for the Godfather, bro. It's been a little weak. Yes, sir. It's been a little weak. Don't worry, though. It should be 14. I drove. Man, just in case. All the way
Fantastic job. And now, please join me in welcoming the field a combined performance from the Lincoln Way West Warriors KB and Varsity dance teams.
So did we drop the question? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? Yeah. There you go. I give him credit for doing it. Not a good scene. Not a good scene. Not a good scene.
So where are these coming out now?
That's Andrew's side.
They're probably backstage.
underneath. It's underneath. Yeah. So, yeah. I can do one of these. But it just doesn't look right. But, you know. Yeah. I thought it was getting chillier than this. It's just why there's sweats. It's getting sweaty. I came on. I had a sweatshirt on. I'm like, yeah, no, it's coming off. There's part of me that likes it. Contagious. You know what I mean?
That doesn't mean I'm going to heaven.
Makes me feel I know. Yeah, last time you said that. A little bit. But it's better now. Chad may be outside tonight. Chad. Who's Chad? He's the DJ. You guys know him? Karaoke. Going? Yeah, yes, you gotta meet Chad. Yeah, you gotta meet Chad. You do have to meet Chad. You gotta meet Chad. Well, as soon as I have meet Chad, well, I do have to learn. Yeah, I'll go for one walk. At the racetrack? Yes, tomorrow's the firehouse though. Tomorrow's actually work. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what that means? I bring my giant water cup and liquid IV. I'm good. I'm good to go buy something. Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's where I screwed up. So I told you Sunday night I'm going with all my beat-up friends over to Ryan's, right? So if you know Ryan's, great time. We know one bartender. Like the last time I was there, she charged me $1. I had 8 years and ordered 5 shots. I charged $1 to help her take out the garbage and talk to her all night. She's a good friend of mine. So it's going to be that kind of night. We'll probably be up till 2. I ended up to be in Morris at 8:30 the next day. Golfing with my chief.
Now it's easier to get out.
I'm going to be hey guys, I'm not taking my sunglasses. Hi, Nana!
Hi, Nana! Hi, Nana! She's at home watching.
You can probably hear me, so just keep your fingers crossed. I will. Give me a crazy real fast. My buddy told me, he's like, I didn't say you're retired the next day. So, you know, I said I said one, just go read about your red balls. It's right there. They have a dog, right? Runner-up at state. So my freshman year of high school, they were runner-ups at state in football and basketball. It was a great year. I haven't seen that video. Oh, you're good. Yeah, we made it. Where's the adventure? Oh, there's only 3 bodies down. We have no idea what we had to do. Yeah. I'm saving baby, too. Yeah. Woo! Unless anybody else needs it. Oh, you out? No, I was seeing if anybody wanted this. Oh, I ain't gonna use it. There you go. How would you think you know? Huh? No, I got my blanket. Your blanket? I got my blanket. Another 5 years to come home. Especially with all the issues I have, I feel
Yeah, Allie's on it.
haven't done 4 already. I was a catcher since I was like. What's that catcher back? Yeah, so you get it. You get it. Oh, talk to your cousin. The guy who oh, man. Who's he from? You know what? That was his mom and his was it? My father. Yeah. They just had a baby. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, so they've been tied up. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Did he try it? But nothing. Come on, try it. I think they can make it. What are you shaking? He's got it. Check your cups yourself. Try it, Bob. Sugar. I'm supposed to take real sugar off and I want to go find and watch spring training on the birthday. That's what we all found it out. That's what I want to do. Coming up with me. So, I legitimately go today to help try to win. Poor Bob. Never stop. So, we're planning ahead. It helps me get through places like I am. Plus having 2 lines of girls around that.
For those tuning in, let's get you caught up on the events that took place in the first half. We got the scoring started with a punt return touchdown from 48 yards out by Chase Markowitz, and that has been the only score today. It has been a defensive battle so far from both sides. Andrew has been able to stop the West run game pretty efficiently here today, as that's what West relies on the most, is the run game. And they've done a great job of stopping it so far today. The West defense has come up big, allowing 0 points to be scored for the Thunderbolts as they run a bit of a triple option kind of offense. They like trying to sneak the ball and take down those free yards in the beginning, and they have been doing that quite efficiently here today. Let's get you caught up with the rest of the teams in the SWVC. Naperville Central, it's currently 0-2 on the year. They suffered 2 losses to Oswego and Hinsdale Central, and they play versus Sandburg tonight. Still ranked 58th in the state, as Naperville Central went to the semifinals last year and played against the York Dukes. Metea Valley playing at Naperville North. They're down in Plainfield Central last week. Waubonsie Valley playing at Bradley, and they have battled well in their both losses against Neuqua Valley and New Trier. Sandburg playing at Naperville Central tonight as they beat Andrew 31-9, week 1 of the season. Naperville North 1-1 on the year after losing their quarterback Jacob Bell to Indiana, 36th in the state, and went to overtime with a win against Libertyville. And they play host to Metea Valley tonight. So West won the toss, deferred it. So they kicked off in the first half and now will receive here to begin the second half of play. 24 minutes of football on tap. Will McLeod to kick this one away to Jackson Mansker and Braden McNulty. "24 minutes remain, and off we go here. McNulty will catch this one backpedaling out of bounds, and the West offense will come back onto the field for the first drive of the second half. 0 points on the board from the offense itself, as they're going to try to get things going here with Jahan Abubakar, their senior running back, committed to South Dakota, excuse me. As the Andrew defense has bottled him up almost right away every single time he touches the ball. 1st and 10, they are going to give it to Jahan, and they stack him up immediately, a gain of 1.5 yards. Looks like they're going to give him 2 yards. He's 2nd and 8 now from the 22. It was Jack Pell on the tackle for the Thunderbolts, so gain of 2 for Jahan. 2nd and 8 from the 22. Hand off Jahan, trying to find some room to work with, and now a absolute chaos of a pile will give them a gain of 1. Making it 3rd and 7 now for the Warriors. Gutierrez on the tackle for the Thunderbolts. Milo Gutierrez making his first tackle today. The 5'10", 200-pounder defensive end for the Thunderbolts. A name to keep an eye on that defense. You know Danny Moss. They also had to keep knowing about Gutierrez. To the air, it's Elijah James making the catch. He's going to be well short of the first down. Taking it to the 28. And he's going to be 2 yards short. And Andrew defense forces a 3 and out on the first drive of the second half. Andrew has certainly stunned the Warriors here today. On their defensive side of the ball, at least. Hermanson, a great kick, will send this one away, and will take a Lincoln Way West bounce. Will continue to roll, and it will be down at the 31-yard line. So that is where Andrew will set up for their first drive of the second half. And Andrew Thunderbolt side trying to rally up their offense as they have gone silent here today. After 24 minutes of play, as now the offense will try to answer and try to tie this game up here at 7. They will take on, next week is their homecoming game. They will take on Waubonsie Valley. First play, taking up the left side. It's going to be Lawrence again. It is Andrew's homecoming week next week coming up. They would love to have some momentum going into that game against Waubonsie Valley. Gain of 5, it'll be now 2nd and 5. It's going to be Lawrence again on the carry. It'll be bottled up right away. Looks like Brady Nelson in the mix on the tackle, and it'll be 3rd and short now for Andrew. I've seen a very few passes here today by Andrew, being mainly the triple option in the run game, working for the Thunderbolts. 3rd and 4 from the 37. Nowhere to go. It's Manitas taking it for the first down, taking it near the 45. Now move the chains for a Thunderbolt first down. Gowdy in on the mix on making the tackle, and Manitis takes it for the first. 8:32 here to go in the 3rd quarter. A gorgeous night for Friday Night Lights. Minimal wind, around 62 degrees here in New Lenox. 1st and 10 from the 45. It's going to be Manitis, and he's going to be wrapped up for a gain of 1. That is going to be Austin Collins, a 6-foot, 195-pound linebacker on the tackle. So 2nd and 9 from the 46. So an Andrew offense that scored 44 points last week in a win against Plainfield South. Lawrence again on the carry. He will take it right at midfield, making it 3rd and medium now for Andrew. Bunch of Warriors in the mix on the tackle for the defense, and now the defense given the task of another stop. They need to get to the West 45 for the first down to keep the first drive for Andrew in the second half going. So it was Bills and Collins in on the tackle to wrap up Lawrence, and now a 3rd and 5 from the midfield line. Third and 5, Manitis under center. Hand this ball off to Lawrence again. He is going to be bottled up after a gain of 3. And let's see what the offense decides to do. See what the Andrew coaching staff has in mind. The 11th year head coach, Adam Lewandowski. Has gone to the playoffs 5 times with the Thunderbolts and looking for number 6 on the season. It's going to be 4th and 3. They're going to go for it. Going to run the option, and they fumble the football. Ball is on the ground. And regardless, West will have it, even if it's a fumble or not. Nick Elsner getting the fumble recovery, and the Thunderbolts turn the ball over to the Warriors. Ball spotted at the West 49.
Come on, capitalize now, boys.
They tried running the option on 4th and 3 to try to throw the West defense off, and it did not work out. 1st and 10. And here goes Jahan. Can he get to the edge? He will not. He'll be wrapped up and tackled out of bounds. Nice tackle out there by the pair of defensive backs. It's going to be Jeremiah Johnson and Josh Burke, the two defensive backs, forcing Jahan out of bounds. Jeremiah Johnson playing in his first game of the season. He was injured the past couple of weeks. And returned from the IR this week. Gain of none, 2nd and 10 from the 49. Tustin on a play action, rolls out, making the catch and being tackled out of bounds. A pretty solid gain is going to be Vince Villa. First catch of the year for Villa, and we'll take this for the West first down. Ball spotted at the Andrew 38. And the fullback Villa getting in the mix, and we'll take it for the first down. First and 10 from the 38. West so far marching down the field. They will give it to Jahan this time, stepping over a couple defenders, and will take it near the 30-yard line. So now the run game starting to execute a little bit. Danny Moss in on the tackle. And it'll be 2nd and 2 now from the 30. Jahan ran for 150 yards and 4 touchdowns against Eisenhower in week 1 of the season in a blowout victory over the Cardinals. 47-7 the final score of that game. 5:12 to go, 2nd and 2 from the 30. Jahan lined up behind Tustin, and they will hand it off. It's going to be Jahan powering his way, trying to fight for that extra yard, and he will do so. A gain of 5 on the play will move the chains for the West first down. Less than 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. The West defense has been showing up all game so far through the first 3 quarters, and so has the Andrew defense been doing very well today. As now West stares into the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 25. They give it to Jahan. Jahan trying to break to the outside. Looking for number 7 on the year. Moves by a couple. Jahan Abubakar to the end zone. Touchdown Lincoln Way West. Jahan Abubakar. And the West offense finally gets that run game going, and they're in for 6. Touchdown number 7 on the year for number 2. Is now Zach Hermanson will kick the extra point. He was bottled up for a moment and then bounced to his left side on the far sideline and took it in for the touchdown. Extra point is up, and it is good from Hermanson. 4:27 to go here in the third quarter. 25-yard touchdown run for Jahan Abubakar. And the West offense starting to finally roll. They get their first touchdown of the game. First it was Markowitz, now Abubakar. Is now the Andrew offense will try to answer. They have done none of that today, and they are going to try and get some points on the board. Their first road game of the year for the T-Bolts. Played host to Sandburg and Plainfield South, weeks 1 and 2. Andrew is ready, Hermanson is ready to kick this one away back to the Thunderbolts with 4:27 to go. Sky high kick fielded at the 15. And a big time tackle, how about that? Jackson Mansker met him right away at the 21-yard line. One of the best athletes in the school at Lincoln Way West is Jackson Mansker. Holds an offer from University of Indianapolis. An all-around impressive athlete is Jackson Mansker. Tackled him at the 23 after a short kick by Hermanson. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 23. They go 4 wide. It's Manitas on the QB keeper. He's tackled at the 25, so a gain of 2. Excuse me, it's Manitis on the keeper. 4 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how the offense will try to execute. They've done a pretty good job of getting yards. They just can't get into the end zone. And it's going to be on the outside. Trying to bounce to the outside is number 9. That's going to be Riley, Thomas Riley on the carry. Sophomore Nick Elsner in the mix on the tackle. The younger brother to graduate Nate Elsner, currently at Northern Illinois for wrestling, was a part of the linebacking core last year.
I know what you're looking for.
3rd and 7. Manny has to throw and batted away. A flag on the play comes in. Looks like RJ Boy was in coverage and likely will give Andrew a 1st down.
Great job, RJ! Nice defense, RJ! On the defense. 15-yard penalty. Wrong. 1st down.
So pass interference on RJ Boy will move this up 15 yards from the spot. And now it will be 1st and 10 from the Andrew 41. You need to get to the West 49 for the 1st and 10. Can be a pitch to the outside, bobbled and fumbled. Ball is on the ground and inbound still. And it's gonna say who has it. No indication from the referee yet, and it looks like Andrew will remain possession of the football. That's one of the scares of trying to run those options in high school, is how coordinated the offense is. You have to be a very coordinated offense to run those kind of plays. Andrew has done a great job of that today, except a couple mishaps and one right there. A loss of 1, however, so 2nd and 11 from the 40. Manitis back to throw. A lob ball, and we'll throw this one out of bounds, and another flag thrown on the play. West side not a fan of it, as it will likely go against the defense again. We'll see what the call is from the referee in just a moment. So it's going to be a hold on the defense, and that will give Andrew a 1st down at midfield. So now a 1st and 10 from the 50. And whistles fly as lots of movement. See what the call is here in just a moment. Refs blew the play dead, and now we'll talk to each coach.
Disregard the flag. Yep. 1st down.
So no flag on the play. This is a reset, and we'll make it a 1st down now for Andrew at the 50.
You understand too?
1st and 10. Maniatis back to throw on a play action, up in the air and incomplete. No flag on this play, and in coverage. And Luke Gowdy on the play, intended for Josh Burke. He's seen a couple targets and rushes today. It'll be 2nd and 10 now from the 50. Gone to the air a little bit more here in the second half. This time it's going to be Maniatis on the keeper. He'll take it for about 6 yards, 6 or 7 yards. And Licky making the tackle for the Warriors. So it'll be 3rd and 4. It was a gain of 6 for Andrew, and it'll be 3rd and short now, 3rd and manageable, for the T-Bolts. 2 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Both teams each with 3 timeouts remaining. And it's going to be up the middle. And he'll be short of the first down. On the carry was Jalen Lawrence. Brady Nelson, the senior captain on the defense up front. And it'll be 4th and short now for Andrew. Let's see what they are going to try to do. They've gone for it several times here today. In fact, twice, where they have gotten it both times. And we'll see, they've only gotten it 1 time. They've 1 for 2 today here on 4th down. 4th and 3. And they have some movement. The left sideline thinks it was against Andrew. False start on the offense will push this back 5 yards and will likely result in a Andrew punt. It's now 4th and 8. Fourth and 7 now from the West 47. They're going to keep the offense on the field. Let's see what they have on the offense. Maniatis back to throw and making the catch at the 30. A wonderful play by Andrew, and making the catch is Jamison O'Reilly for the Andrew first down and keeping the chains moving. And RJ Boy made the tackle as he was back in coverage. A great play by Andrew. Ball spotted at the 31. A first down would likely take them into the West red zone for the first time today. Maniatis on the keeper. Going to be wrapped up after a gain of none. As the clock will wind down.
Number 2, Maniatis on the carry, tackles for the Warriors. Number 5, Will Went, and number 37, that's Nick Elsner.
Went and Elsner in on the tackle, and that will end the 3rd quarter of play. 12 minutes left to play here for West versus Andrew. 14-0 West leading the Thunderbolts. It's been a defensive showing for the West defense. Need to hold up for 12 more minutes in order to capture win number 3 on the year. As we will listen to Jump Around for the West side. 2nd and 10. Maniatis under center with Lawrence in the backfield. They will give it to Lawrence. Lawrence on the block, trying to block, make him free. They run a very interesting offense that you don't see at the high school level. It's in order to confuse not only us up here in the booth, but the defense and the defensive coaches down on the field and what way the ball is going. So in that play, Maniatis kept it up the middle. We apologize for that. So Maniatis kept it, took it for 6 yards, and now a first down would take them into the red zone for the first time today, and we're in the 4th quarter. Maniatis under center on a 3rd and 4. It's going to be Maniatis again. He will get that first down for Andrew. It's been a battle in the trenches all day between West and Andrew on the offense. Like they're going to bring out the sticks to see if they got the first. It looked like initially Maniatis took it for the first down, but we will see right now. And he got it. First down, Andrew, after bringing out the sticks.
Go, D, you got it. Come on, D.
Tacklers for the Warriors on the play were Elster, Grove, and Kiff. First down coming up.
So first down for the Thunderbolts after they had to bring out the markers to see. 1st and 10 from the 21. A yard takes them into the red zone. There goes Maniatis again on the keeper. So Brady Nelson making the tackle in there for the Warriors. Takes it for a gain of 2. And now they enter the West red zone for the first time today. Still seeking their first score. They have McLeod, their kicker, who can punt and kick. He does both, just like Hermanson does for West. 2nd and 7. Maniatis back to throw. He has pressure. Throwing end zone. It is going to be caught for the touchdown. Touchdown, Andrew. Excuse me, they're going to mark him just short as his knee was down at the 1. Maniatis throws his first passing touchdown of the game.
Come on, D.
And so now the defense having the task of a goal line stop, the first one they will have today. Can they force this one in? Referees will get a better look. And he's going to be short. He's going to be short of the line, so it'll be 2nd and goal now again. Ball is right at the goal line. At the 6-inch mark, it looks like. It is right there. Defense needing this stop. 2nd and 1, they hand it off. Diving for the end zone, and this time he is in. Touchdown, Andrew. With 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, it looks like it was Jalen Lawrence getting it. Haven't seen much of Nathan Paredes, the other running back, and now it looks like they're going to go for 2. What does Andrew have in store for the tricks? And now a flag will be thrown. Likely pushing them back.
Red ball, legal substitution.
on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
So they call for an illegal substitution on the offense. So instead they will elect to kick a field goal here. This one about from 25 yards out. Is up. And this one is good from McLeod. And it is 14-7 now. West still leading the Thunderbolts with 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. I haven't seen much of Nathan Paredes today. However, the other ones in the mix getting it done for the Andrew Thunderbolts is now the West offense given the task to answer. We saw a great offensive drive last time for the Warriors. Haven't seen much of Paredes today. Landon Paredes, excuse me, not Nathan Paredes. Landon Paredes, haven't seen much of him today. Scored 3 touchdowns in last week's win against Plainfield South. McLeod to kick this one away back to the Warriors. And it's going to be caught in the end zone for a touchback. And so 1st and 10 from the 20 for the West offense, as now they have the task of trying to answer. They have done a very well job of doing that this season, especially against Lockport. Came down to the last 10 seconds of the game when Jahan punched it in for the game-winning touchdown last week. And so now, given the task of trying to answer, at least with a field goal, get it inside the 30 and you're well within Hermanson's range. 1st and 10, gonna be Jahan, stacked up right away. Will continue to push forward and take it for 4 yards, taking it to the 24. So it'll be 2nd and 6 now for Lincoln Way West with 8:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. Second and 6. Handoff, Jahan powering his way near the marker. He's going to be just short, probably a couple yards short of the first down. So it'll be 3rd and short now for Lincoln Way West. Jahan told himself he has a goal. He wants to rush for 1,500 rushing yards this season after rushing for over 1,000 last year. And he has been determined all offseason to get that goal and achieve that goal. He said in a fall media day before the season started. 3rd and 1. They're going to give it to Jahan. He will power his way. Trying to break free is Jahan. He is going to take it inside the 30 for the first down. And that'll move the chains. It is all in the trenches here today. Defensive back Josh Burke. We've seen a lot of Josh Burke here today, and he's in on the tackle to stop Jahan from going any further. First and 10 from the 33. Handoff Jahan again. Met right away. He will get a gain of about 2 yards That's been the key here today for the Andrew defense, is just not allowing as many rushing yards for Jahan. Don't get him too comfortable back there, because when they get him comfortable, he runs wild, and they've done a great job of that today. The backfield empty. Tustin all alone. 3 receivers at the top with McNulty at the bottom. It's going to be a QB draw. Grant Tustin stepping over a couple for the first down. They like using his legs a lot, and he will take it to the 45 for the West first down. Hurdle, it looked like the pile that was on the ground, and took it for the first down with 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Riley Kuros comes off the field. As he is the star offensive lineman, has been a 3-year varsity starter. He comes off the field on this 1st and 10. This time it's going to be a handoff. How about the linebacker, Jimmy Talley, getting in the action? Haven't seen much of Talley here on the offensive side of the ball this season. He gets his first rush and will take it for the West first down. The Boubacar cramped up a little bit. Hopefully nothing serious with Jahan on the sideline. He is able to walk and run off as now Talley comes off the field. It's Alex DiLorenzo in at running back for West. 1st and 10 from the 43. Play action, gonna roll out, gonna find his fullback, that's Vince Villa, his 2nd reception of the day. Will take it to the 36. So Vince with his 2nd reception of the ball game, and now a injured Thunderbolt on the West sideline. That's the freshly off the injured list, that's Jeremiah Johnson, down on the ground for the Thunderbolts. So we are in this injury timeout. 5:10 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Next week, the West Side will host their biggest game of the year as they take on the Lincoln Way Central Knights in what is going to be the Battle of Lincoln Way again. 2 arch rivals going at it next Friday night, 7 p.m. will be streamed live for free here on the LWTV network. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any action of that game whatsoever. As Jeremiah Johnson hobbling his way, trying to get back to the Andrews sideline. That is just another injury that they don't want to see happen on the defensive side of the ball. They saw Moss go down earlier. He's back in the game almost immediately. And it'll be 2nd and 3 now from the 36. It's going to be Jimmy Talley, the running back and linebacker, behind Tustin. Talley. Here goes Jimmy Talley taking it across the 30. First down, Lincoln Way West. I'll move the chains. And we'll take it to the West 28, or to the Andrew 28, excuse me. Still no sign of Jahan. He's still shaken up on the sideline. They still have Talley behind Tustin. 1st and 10 from the 28. Talley lowering his shoulder, putting his head down, and will take it to the 25. A fearless runner. He is one of West's main wrestlers as well for Coach Glenn's wrestling program. That's where he gets his toughness from, and will take it for 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 25. West has burned over 4 minutes of clock on this drive alone. They are well within Herman's range for a field goal. It'll be a 35-yarder from the spot. 2nd and 7. Jahan off the field still. It's Tally behind Tustin. They'll hand that off to Tally again. And some pushing and shoving at the bottom of your screen with Niemeyer in the mix, the junior. 3rd and 3 now for the Warriors. Got a gain of a couple. Jahan off the field. Wonder if he's okay. No signal yet. Still hobbling around, so we'll see if he goes back in the game. However, 3rd and 3, Tally again. Jimmy Tally refusing to go down, and he will be marked down at the 19. He's going to be just short of the first down. That is fourth or fifth carry for Tally, and now let's see if they'll send Hermanson out there to kick the field goal. He missed one earlier from 35. And it looks like they are going to try to get this here. 4th and 1. They hand it off. It's Tally trying to break free. He will get to the 10-yard line. How about that? They hand it off to Tally. First down, Lincoln Way West. Drew Jalowick on the tackle for the Thunderbolts with 2:30 to go here in this one. West leading the Thunderbolts 14-7. However, West threatening with a 1st and goal. As they'll reset the clock to 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Each team with 3 timeouts still remaining. It's 1st and goal now for the Warriors from the Andrew 10. Tally still back there behind Tustin. First and goal. They hand it off to Tally again. He'll take it to the Andrew 7 for a gain of 3 yards, and a timeout will be taken. Timeout taken by Andrew. With 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. West trying to punch this one in to make this a 2-score game again. Andrew now with 2 timeouts remaining. Johanna rushing touchdown, and Chase Markowitz a punt return touchdown from 48 yards out is where we stand right now, and a Jalen Lawrence touchdown as well for the Andrew Thunderbolts stands us at 14-7. 2nd and goal from the 7. QB keeper Tustin rolls out, firing. Elijah James, he's in! Touchdown, Lincoln Way West. A flag does fly, which may bring this back. We'll see what this flag is for. If it's on the offense, this will be brought back. So the touchdown will be brought back for a block in the back. And we'll bring West back 10 yards. With less than 2 minutes to go. 3rd and goal now from the 15. Tustin going to the air, can't make the catch through an absolute bullet of a pass.
Number 6, Connor Pascal.
And covered with Bressler. We'll see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Excuse me, I think it's 3rd and goal now. It was 2nd and goal before because of the penalty. It kept it 2nd down, and now 3rd and goal, but whistles blow and a timeout taken by Lincoln Way West. Minute 53 to go. 3rd and goal from the 14 as the West offense will try to punch this in to make it a 2-score game. Well, we thought it was going to be a 2-score game until a block in the back call that brought this back that brought it back 10 yards. It was Elijah James on the reception. What a day he has had from the tight end position, and instead it was brought back. Score remains 14-7 with a minute 53 to go here in the 4th quarter.
I don't believe it was. It was either, I think it was the tight end from the cross.
3rd and goal now for Lincoln Way West. We'll see how they decide to answer the Andrew offense that just scored the previous drive. As I thank you for joining us today. I'm Jake Farr, and we will now tune back in to a 3rd and goal for Lincoln Way West. Tustin to the air, running out of room, breaking a sack. Here goes Tustin on his legs, trying to stay in bounds. Grant Tustin getting near the marker, and he is going to be dumped out of bounds inside the 5. It'll be 4th and goal now. They have spent over 7 minutes on this drive and have marched down the field very patiently, and they have taken it to the Andrew 3. An Andrew injury on the far sideline, and we will go into an injury timeout. A Jahan touchdown and a Markowitz touchdown puts us at 14 points for the Warriors. A Jalen Lawrence touchdown as well for the Andrew Thunderbolts puts us at 14-7, as now Hermanson will go out and try for the field goal, a 4th and goal try from the 3. A 20-yarder for Hermanson. It is up, and it is good. Hermanson knocks down the 20-yarder, and West takes a 17-7 lead over the Thunderbolts. They extend that lead to 10 points, and now it is a 2-score game in desperation for Andrew starting to settle in. Minute 34 remains. Each team with 2 timeouts still. Andrew trailing by 2 scores, and they need a touchdown and a little bit more in the next minute. They need a touchdown and a little bit more in the next minute 34. For Andrew, we apologize for the technical difficulties. But however, a minute 34 remains. Hermanson to kick this one away. Moss fielding at the goal line. And attempting to tackle him is Corpitz, and Moss staying on his feet will be dumped out of bounds by number 26 as John Juarez.
Number 1 on the return, that's Danny Moss. Tacklers for Lincoln Way West on the return. Number 26, Johnny Juarez, and number 5, Bill West.
So a minute 25 to go for Andrew. Whistles blow, and they will blow this play dead. Looks like the quarterback, that's Jimmy Riley, getting his first snap of the game.
Now in the field, Lincoln Way West.
West will take a timeout. Minute 25 here to go. And this has been what was a defensive game to begin in the first half. It was 7-0 heading into the second half, and now the defense is starting to lighten up just a little bit. West has scored 10 points in the second half on the Thunderbolts, and if you're West, you definitely have some things to look over as you turn your attention to Central next week after this minute 25, assuming they can hold the Andrew offense. First and 10 from the 18. It's going to be Riley, his first pass of the game, throwing down the field, intercepted! Ball game. Luke Gowdy taking it down, and that will likely do it. Andrew with 2 timeouts left, and West can almost run out the clock with a first down. Next minute 15 is time for the West offense as the West side gets ready to erupt. A first and 10 now from the 43. Jimmy Talley rumbling down will take it for a gain of 8. Andrew has 2 timeouts remaining. And Talley banged up a little bit after the play, and now bring in Alex DiLorenzo. Will Makarowski subbing onto the field as well for the Warriors as Swanson comes off. Haven't seen much of Ethan Swanson here today, but a 2nd and 1, a first down, and this game will likely be over. DiLorenzo behind Tustin on a 2nd and 1. DiLorenzo on the carry. He will take it for the first down. Danny Moss in there to make the tackle.
27 on the carry, Alex DiLorenzo.
And that will move the chains for a Lincoln Way West first down. West will go to 3-0 on the year as they will welcome the Lincoln Way Central Knights next week. It will be the first game of SWVC play. Andrew falls to 1-2 on the year as they will play host to Waubonsie Valley for their homecoming game next week. For the Andrew Thunderbolts, we thank you so much for tuning in into the Lincoln Way West homecoming football game. West takes down the Thunderbolts 17-7. I am Jake Farr, and tune in next week. West First Central next week. West takes down the Thunderbolts 17-7 here tonight.
You gotta leave your car here for Ed. I told you that. No,